At one point, roll a perception check.
Beverly, you should know better. Well, not horrible.
You easily enough, though, because you're in the middle of kind of an open plain other than the grove. You see this light come from out of the center of the grove and then just kind of explode about 120 feet off the ground. Not to name spells.
I see a light fly up from out of the grove or come down towards the grove?
Out of the grove.
Out of the grove. About 120 feet up and then explode. What
A
kind of
familiar looking spell.
Fireball?
Nope. Just a cantrip.
A firebolt?
Nope. Looks like an Eldritch Blast.
Oh. Huh. Okay.
As you kind of start sitting there and Jaeger's like looking, he's like, they screwed up. You feel kind of a cold presence, like a tingle up the back of your spine.
Quickly looks around.
Another perception check.
Dang.
Okay. You see kind of materializing before you, almost from a mist, Lord Grey, with his bluish, greenish, purple, different colored hair now that he is not hiding his fey features.
That's Diamond Boy, right?
Diamond Boy.
Hurry backs up, kind of like uses her wings to back up a little bit, and is holding some flames in an aggressive stance.
He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'd come in peace.
You have a lot of nourishing up here.
I'm just fulfilling a vow to, let's just say, help my, for lack of a better term, little brother. From father. And he kind of puts down this tiny little chest. It's like, they're going to die unless you help. And obviously you don't trust me, so... And he points down to the chest. Unfortunately, I don't know why you think I'm your enemy, but perspective is perspective. Death of all people will understand this.
The lack of trust and the abduction of our friends doesn't do much for building trustworthy relationships.
He's like, not understandable, but all things in due time. It's like, well, good luck, and I promise I'll not kill you today. Fear not. And you just kind of watch him fade back into mist.
Likewise.
He's like, that guy's a dick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, where do you meet these people?
Say, you're immortal, right?
Kinda. Forever the line level employee, if you know what I mean.
So, can you find out if that's trapped?
About who?
The chest that he set on the ground?
Oh. No! Nah, I see what you're... Nah. I ain't falling for that one again.
But you're immortal.
Are you immortal?
Not that I know of.
Have you ever died before?
No.
Well, why don't you open it?
Didn't you disappear after your previous,
It doesn't feel good, okay?
Well, regardless, looks like we're going in there. She turns to look back at
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's this we nonsense?
Well, either I can go in alone and leave you with all the creatures that like to eat small winged creatures, or we can go in away from all the things that might eat you.
Fair point. After you.
Ari will set him on her shoulder, pick up the chest in her other hand, and just begin walking into the grove.
All right. So,
Probably looking at the chest as we head along.
top of the round, I'm going to drop you into the combat track because I don't even think you're in here. Nope. And
On last Saturday, I used Fey Avenger, right?
you did, yes.
Okay, the effect's not on,
Oh,
so
hold
I'm
on.
gonna go ahead and put that back on.
Go for it. Where did we go? There it is. Jaeger. Alright, you guys coming at the end of the round, alright? There's Jaeger and Volker are initiative. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter anyway. I feel like you roll it regardless. Alright. Oops, sorry. Skipped one. Squadron 3. What's the green circle?
Insect plague.
Does that affect at the beginning of the turn?
Let me look.
Because Sprite Squadron 3 is
Say
within
when
range.
the area appears, each creature must make a con save. A creature takes damage or half. A creature must also make this saving throw when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So if it's entering it, it has to take
Yeah,
it. If
so-
not, it's the end of its turn.
It's already there, so go ahead and roll it on it.
Yeah, it's at the end of its turn if it's already there.
Well, it's probably going to move out if it's not already there. So it's starting its turn there. So it's
Yeah, because
it's there.
it says, I would interpret that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there. So it means if it moves, it doesn't end its turn in it, then it doesn't have to do it.
Fair enough. There's only like one of them left anyway, so we'll move them out. Oh god, what am I going to do? I know what I'm going to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There are 2 of them left. You watch one. Each one pulls back their bow. They're going to shoot at you, Death. Oh no.
Nice.
Come to fumble.
No. Not nice.
Oh, they've only got a +6. Puny little pixies.
Oh wow. Let's see. Okay. All other allies suffer disadvantage for the next round if they attack.
This is at the beginning of the round?
This is for all attacks for their allies for the rest of the round. Attack action.
Yeah, it's a good time to get it, though. At the beginning of the round.
This is true. And yeah, no, that's about all they have because there's only 2 of them.
What was the effect that happened?
All the enemies get disadvantage on attack.
Oh, damn the luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't love being here. Just in retaliation, I'm gonna quick swing around and fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And the Grand Pixie's on you too.
That's the one whose body we
I
need.
am aware. Ooh.
I'm working on it,
Oh.
Grunkle.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's a 1. Oh no. Do I have any luck points left? I do.
I think it's one of your last ones, isn't
Oh.
it?
It's my last one.
Meant to be used.
I. Mm, I'm just gonna take it.
Now we're all gonna get disadvantage.
Was it the tree that frightened us?
Yes. Scary tree.
You know what? I am gonna use the luck point. I just want to kill this thing. So 12 plus 7. Wait,
Did you roll it well?
Negative reroll.
I rolled with disadvantage, so do I just drop the lowest one?
No, you just roll a new dice. One single d20.
Okay.
And it replaces whatever you want if it's better. But you can't get much worse. I figured
There
that.
we go.
Yeah.
So 19.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, there. It's dead. I'm gonna bonus action, disengage. Actually, wait. Yeah. Bonus
She's
action,
20 feet up in
disengage.
there. You don't need to disengage.
Okay, cool. Sweet. So in that case, I have to stay approximately 1,000,000 feet away from this guy. 35. Okay. Let me just swing this around. So like that far.
Alright.
And start trekking on over there. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, my spells were covering that pixie, so I didn't see him. I'm just gonna keep going. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. I mean, this is better. I'm happy with that.
Gronkum.
And when do we roll the frighten save again?
And
The
your
end of the turn?
correct.
Yeah.
And let me double check the DC because I just don't remember off the top of my head.
21.
I think it was 19.
No, it's higher than that, I think. Hold on.
I have to roll a natural 20 to pass.
Oh,
Plus,
that's right.
not enough.
Hold on. For the presence, DC 21 Wisdom. Sorry, Ted.
Yeah, I've got to roll a 22. Okay. So bonus action, reckless attack, and then take a couple of swings at the tree. And because I have the Fey Avenger on them, I get an extra melee die.
Yep, so when you do your attack, just right-click your die.
Yeah. And also, I'm supposed to get bonus stuff because of the area.
Oh, yeah. Let me see what you get from that.
Additional properties based on the area.
Okay. As you take on an aspect of the tree itself, you gain 1 legendary resistance.
Ooh. What's do I get to choose?
So, how a legendary? It's different than a legendary action. You only get to use it once. But if you fail a save, you're like, nah.
Oh, so like the frightened save that I've got to roll right now?
Yep.
Roll it first.
And if you pass that, you technically, if I recall, I think you're immune to it. The creature sees the same throw against a trait. It has advantage on saving throws against it for 24. So you're not immune, but you get advantage on the saving throw after you pass it your first time.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it this round, so I'm no longer frightened.
No.
Cool.
Huzzah. Do you have a third attack or no? Oh, no, you don't. That's
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
wrong kind of barbarian.
Do you have enough
Jaeger
status effects on you?
is not here. Till next round. Grand Pixie.
Okay, and you're gonna remove frightened.
Grunkham's got like a short novella of effects on him.
I know, it's always so hard to tell what's on.
It'd be cool if it put it. I
Between
mean, it would
his
stretch it
ranger
out.
abilities, the barbarian abilities. You have 2 AC ones. What are those from? One's from your.
One's from the Fey Avenger.
Oh, gotcha.
It'd be cool if it put them each on a separate line so you could read them easier, but Christ, it already stretches it out far.
He's just got a bunch because he's got rangers and barbarians have so many passives.
There's also Cursed in there.
Yeah. And then I just did the reckless attack, so that's another one.
Yeah.
Hi.
The wand. Whoosh. That is.
What if I ask nicely, though?
You should have thought of that on your turn. You do keep your concentration. You take 10 points of damage, and I need you to make your. Well, I'll make your charisma save.
I'm gonna reduce that to half just for fun.
Oh, there's a spinny die again.
Oh,
there it is!
is!
There it is!
Go. Nice.
Oh, you're not a shrub.
Yay!
Second attack. It is going to then take this. And you watch as it takes its wings and it propels this dust that just naturally accumulates on the wings at you. To 24.
That's out of shield range.
You take 5 points of poison damage. And ooh. Constitution save.
Didn't that
Were
solve an
those
immunity
attacks
to
at
poison?
disadvantage?
The poison condition.
Okay.
And were those attacks at
Yeah,
disadvantage?
the whole crew has
Oh,
disadvantage.
yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, let's see.
Ooh.
So let's reroll the first one really quick. That is a different attack. That still hit, so that one's stuck. And this one, yeah, that one also stuck.
That's in shield range, though.
Shield though? You want to do it?
Shield.
All right, so you shield the second one. So we'll heal you back your. How much poison damage was that?
5.
You get 5 points back.
Yeah! And I don't have to make that save that I failed, right?
Yeah, you don't have to make any more saves because that was initial 20 points of damage just flat out for the fail. No resistance. Well, not anything you had anyway.
I'll take it.
All right. All right. That's action. Bonus. Yeah, that's it for her. Sacred Tree. Grantham. Disadvantage. 24. That is 11 points of damage. And yeah, you didn't pass it this time. You are knocked prone. I think it's already 30. Look at that. Second attack.
Does it want to attack the thing standing in front of Bronco?
It's going to try to wrap you in roots. Why does that not work? Apparently it won't. It's just going to slam you again. That's a hit. Oh, I see that up. Well, you don't. You're not prone. It does get a bonus because you are prone, though. Sorry, come. 14 points. I like how it always looks so much less on Gronkum.
How much was it? My fantasy
28
ground is
reduced to
frozen.
14.
Okay. Yeah, because fantasy ground says frozen on me. I can't do anything.
Third one.
3 hit points left.
Disadvantage. Actually, was that one disadvantage?
No, because it's at disadvantage, but it gets advantage because of my reckless attack, so it's just flat.
Alright. Yeah, he would have got that one anyways. Okay. So last one. So the idea you have that. So he just did disadvantage. Okay. Last slamity slam. 30.
R.I.P.
Stay down. 35 reduced to 17. Did you pop up yet? There you go.
Not yet. Now I am. Oh shoot! I didn't do the healing. I gotta hit that first.
I'll
There.
take off your unconscious. If I can
He
find
did it
it.
as the heal, so it
Okay,
was
good.
unconscious.
Thank God, because I didn't know if I'd ever find it.
Also, and because I use that now, I get to attack.
Sweet.
Son of a.
That's the end of his turn. The other pixie pops out of her hollow.
I will not stay down.
Looks over at you, Deft. What to do? DC so low. Huh, interesting. I'm going to cast this.
Oh, the tree ended its turn in the circle.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it did. Jeff, how many hit points do you have right now?
A lot. Approximately a lot. 50-ish?
Damn, you don't fall asleep. The
50
pixie pops
exactly.
back down into her hollow.
14 and always get 20.
Squadron 2 is currently enlarged, So each one is about the size of the gnome. There's probably about 15 of these left.
And they're fighting themselves.
They're just fighting everything. So they technically have the confusion effect. I don't even have to go far to find this because like half the creatures on this map have this damn spell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ooh, confused behavior table.
Oh, at the end of the trees round, it's standing in the thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, how many times did it hit me? 3 times, right?
Yes. 3 or 2?
3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it hit you. Piercing damage, it's immune.
Well, that sucks.
You're like hitting tree with tree.
I didn't drag it to it.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, so the action this turn is... You just hear them all. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
We can pretend to speak Sylvan.
No, I've got Celestial.
I think Arborist does. Hold up. Isn't
Uh,
that-
qu-
Correct on my verses.
quick question.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that damage also be magical since it's a magical effect?
Let me double check. This is the tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to make sure I coded mine to have magic because it's a spell, but it just says piercing, so that's all it sees it as.
Legendary
Yeah.
slash from non-magical weapons. So it wouldn't be immune to that. And your thorns. Let me just double check.
Because it's a magical effect, isn't it?
It's not a magic weapon, but more or less it's kind of the same thing that happened with his bugs. There's a few ways to go. So yeah, go ahead. What were your rolls?
4, 5, and 8. So a total of 17.
I'll update that one. And just as a reminder from last session, he does regenerate also. You have taken a decent hit point chunk though.
Oh, the real question is, does anyone have chill touch?
Alright, so that's Sprite Squadron. So you just watch them like, they're like fist fighting each other, like, I think Arborist does actually have silver. Hold on. Can you translate? Nope, he does not have it. He has one he can pick, but he didn't pick it. So yeah, you just kind of see them, like one kind of like looks at you there, except there's a wall of fire too. I forgot about that. He takes damage if he ends his turn. Right?
Yeah, if it ends its turn there, it takes damage, or it has to make a save.
So he probably would have gone back here. You still would hit him with your circle, but he would have left the fire. These guys probably... Actually, they probably would stay, because they're having the brawl of their lifetime.
And would we get opportunity attacks?
Would you go through the fire?
Which
Well,
direction is the fire burning?
Towards the tree.
It's burning towards him, but if they wanted to hit him... Because he's got 15-foot reach. You have 5-foot reach. You can't actually hit him from where the location was. I don't believe. I forget where he was. I forgot Arborist made a fire. So they take... Where's the Arborist? Ooh, this is going to hurt. Wall of fire.
Well, couldn't I just throw something at him?
You can only make a melee attack unless you have the skill. Oh.
R.I.P.
He just watches they burn alive, defending the grove from each other.
Oh, are they on fire as well?
They were. They're kind of like your food now. Just dash. Zarg Fiend kind of looks over at you. I told you not to hit the tree. Just trying to think of what to do. He's gonna burn
I'll be back in a little bit.
a first level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on Grump. And then he'll hide behind Grump. Wolfguard. And you are still frightened as well. This is really nice.
Yeah.
You know you want to do it, Wolfguard.
What, fireball?
Sure, you may blow up Gronkum. He'll be fine.
I don't know, was I stealth last turn?
I don't specifically recall, but I doubt you'd probably be able to beat her perception. Let me double check that. Her perception is a plus 15. So that would have been... Yeah, I think she's good. And don't forget your wonderful friends, the little spores that like to stick to everybody. But you do land your hit. Not bad.
What's the fear check again?
What's the what?
For being, we have to roll at the end of our turn for fear.
Wisdom 21. So far.
I use bonus action to do stealth.
Okay. There, it's after you just get freshly thrown.
Okay, so I got to go to Plan B because what I wanted to do, I can't now. So I hold out my rod towards Gronkum. I'm like, and say, "Fight on!"
Oh, nice.
If I can target him. And he is healed for 7.
Is that the last charge on that one, or you have
No,
one?
it's
Right?
recharged.
Okay, good. Welcome. You feel revitalized. Arborist has got his wall of fire. What are we gonna do? 5, 10, 30. Extra movement? Probably not. I think they have extra movement. Alright. What do we need here? No concentration spells. What did he prepare? I don't think Fireball is appropriate here.
I think it's very appropriate.
Oh, you can avoid it, can't you?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Hey, Deft! Duck! She's gonna check a Fireball on all of you.
Do it.
Alright, so that's all 3 of you. That's you, Karen Pixie, and Greater Pixie.
Just gonna go ahead and point that out.
He's not that smart.
I look cool when I'm running away from explosions. It's okay.
You also have to remember there are different elevations, too. That has to be more centralized. Don't worry, Deft will be just fine. It's only
Oh, I'm
these
sure it
2
will.
feet.
Maximum, he's gonna take 25% damage.
That is a 2.
Oh, who rolled a nat 20? I saw 1 nat 20. Oh, they
Yeah,
succeed.
The
I
ground.
immediately would have failed.
So you, oh, okay.
I'll probably take less damage than them.
It's alright. If the intentions are...
Nothing.
Nothing. Arbor feels very sad.
I should be
I
alright.
tried, Deft. I tried. Although one of them looks pretty messed up. And then, you just kind of like hide over in the tree. Ari's not here yet. Alright. Top of the round. Where are the dead people? Grand Pixie. And Ari, you are now on scene with Mr. Imp. Grand Pixie gonna unleash one attack at you, Deft. No more disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Shield!
yeah, because it's still not your turn. That's funny. And then more dust.
Yes!
I bet you 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Flies back to the tree. $52. Let's see. She's not very strong.
Just try and hit me. I dare you. You can't.
Roll an intimidation check.
I mean, she just saw her queen miss me twice, and me shrug off a fireball. This is... This is not going to go well. My intimidation is not great. An 18 and a 2!
She's
You watch, she just goes invisible.
running away, I see. Fine by me.
Jaeger. Like, let me go scout it out. He goes invisible too. Except he doesn't go anywhere.
She can still feel him on her shoulder.
Like, Jaeger? I'm not here. There's.
The tree hadn't gone again yet, has it?
No, not yet. Although the pixie went into your circle, if it's still there.
Oh yeah, it's there. What pixie is that?
The grand pixie. Whew. Damn.
Nice.
Damn, she saved though. Is she trying to hide in the tree?
No, she's like, looks like she's trying to protect the tree. She actually lives in the tree.
And have you ever tried moving a couch out of a tree?
I take a couple steps forward and present my holy symbol, and say, "Back away, Faye," and I try to abjure turn her.
Are you gonna target her or the tree?
She's a Fae, so I'm trying
They're
to get
all
her away
Fae.
from the tree.
Okay. So you're specific. Are you trying to banish her, or are you
Well,
doing
I
everybody?
can't banish her unless she's level 1 or lower.
Yeah.
But she can, like, she'll have to move away, try to get away from me, so she's got to get away from the tree.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll versus her. Wow.
Nice.
All right. Cockle tried to punch my house. I just let him until he tired himself out.
Alright. As Ari's walking, she's going to try and crack open the box a bit, see what's inside.
How far out do you open it?
Just a crack. Enough that she could look in, but not enough
Roll an
to...
Arcana check, and I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be right back. Huh.
Welcome back. Is an 11 sufficient?
So you look inside and you peek just a little bit, and you see like 8 eyes, little tiny eyes.
Those is the crack. Is there any runes or anything on the actual box itself?
No, it's just a box.
Okay, I think Darius is gonna have to look at this. Jagger, have you seen anything like this before?
It's like, Jaeger's not here right now. But if Jaeger were here, Jaeger would tell you that he's never seen anything like that before.
Great.
If he were here, which he's definitely not.
No, of course not. He stayed outside.
Precisely.
Does she see what is going on here?
Roll a perception check first. That's not bad. Roll an insight check.
That could be better.
So yeah, you kind of get what you get. So at sight's glance, you currently probably, let's see, you probably don't immediately see Wolfgart. He's semi-hidden, but only from his friends. Actually, no, you wouldn't even be hidden. He noticed Wolfgart's got like a couple of like these blue particles like clumped on him. You do probably not really see much of Gronkum and Zergfing. You see Theris. You probably see Arborist. You probably see Death.
And I imagine
big
she
tree.
sees the big tree on fire.
Yes, you see the big tree.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ari is going to cast Far Step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
How far will you step?
That far. Daft, I thought the plan was to talk to them. What's going on?
Yeah, that didn't work too well.
What happened?
The plan is to stab now.
What happened?
Long story. There's one behind me somewhere. Queen is over there. Good luck.
Would we be able to cease the violence and talk?
Are you yelling out to them?
Yep.
We already tried! And you hear like little pixie voices from the trees.
What was the last part?
3 times.
Yeah, they did kind of try.
Ari looks over at Death, glaring towards him. And what went wrong?
Gronkum for the most part, but also I blame Wolfgart.
You cut my daddy in half!
Oh man, that's on me.
What's that about blaming Wolfgard? But you're the one that cut him in half? You've been trying to blame me for a lot of things today.
No, just the one thing.
How about if the three vacate the grove? Then could we talk, hopefully in a more peaceful manner?
Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh no, the two.
The curse of the twos.
Like, don't do it, it's a trick!
I assure you it is not a trick.
That's just what you would say if it were a trick!
It's also what I would say if it wasn't a trick.
So clearly I cannot trust you!
Well, I am being honest.
Okay, just putting it out there, getting them to stop is a lot easier than getting Gronkum to stop.
That's why we're getting Grockham out of the grove to talk. I think that probably about summarizes what Furry can do for vocalization. I guess she is going to make a ready to action to.
As you come in, I glance over. I look quizzically at you, and then I yell, "Use the box!"
Use the box?
He can sense your box.
That's not a euphemism.
I'm glad I'm
I
pretty
think
shocked
you just
right now.
put
Holds up the chest.
This one?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I think we've exhausted our dialogue.
Yeah, you're
Alright.
you can have 6 more seconds next turn.
Fair enough. So I
The-
guess that's
The pixies are in the back like, they're monologuing.
They must be
if that
bad guys.
concludes her round for now.
Only bad guys monologue.
Yeah, they're definitely bad guys. Arborist. Ooh. Oh, man, I gotta talk to him about his spell selection. No healing spirit. Youch. How do we do this? Def, you're on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Arborist runs right next to you.
Hello
He's
there.
going to mold earth and raise up a 5-foot block of cover behind you.
Oh, okay.
That's all he's doing for now. Like, don't worry, little buddy, I gotcha.
This nice barrier just for me.
Just what I was thinking.
I'm gonna.
You got a 5-foot bear, I got a 10-foot bear.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I think you both forgot they were that way barrier.
Well, there's one this way.
No. We definitely know the one you can't see is the one you gotta worry about.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for it.
Of course.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action hide behind this convenient barrier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna peek around. I know I can't see it, but I'm gonna aim at the hole that the fairy keeps ducking into.
Roll a perception check.
Okay. No, the nat 20!
You know the general vicinity it's in. You win to
I'm
hold
just-
attack until it gophers out. It's invisible too. You're not sure if it's in the
I
hole
know.
or it's flying around.
Oh, that's true. Where was it when it turned invisible?
It was like flying towards its home.
So it looked like it was going to go into it?
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at the hole. I got
Okay.
places to be, things to do.
I got shit to do.
Da-da. Where's my button? Here it is. I'll just roll it and check.
Okay. So you blast. You do hit part of the tree because there's lots of tree to hit.
And I will throw the second one.
You hear a little.
Actually, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna throw the second one at the tree.
Ooh. Just like impacts into the wood.
Oh, this fear sucks. Okay.
It's a scary tree.
Pixie in front of the child.
What child? There's no child here.
I heard nothing.
The child in the tree.
Oh wait, would I have gotten advantage on the first roll because hidden?
You weren't really like attacking something that you could see. It was just more like I'm attacking this area. And you probably did the most amount of damage you could do regardless.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, unless you want to kill the kid too.
No. Stop making me feel bad.
You're assaulting a fairy grove. This is not a
No,
warp-filled Twinkie.
There's a kid here?
There's a lot of kids here.
Oh, I hate goats.
Alright. I'm gonna pivot over here.
What to do?
Get it eventually.
Tree's immune to piercing, right? If I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Is it immune or resistant?
Immune to non-magic.
Maybe you got a magic weapon or something.
Good thing you bought that hand crossbow. Oh, hold on. Before you start your turn, Wolfguard. Oh,
Was that before I start my turn and shoot? So she's
delay it, buddy. Oh, what's this do? Your characters, man.
Did Wolfcart roll a save at the end of his last turn?
Yeah, I did.
He didn't pass though.
Oh, that doesn't matter. I have disadvantage on all attacks anyway.
You forgot the second part.
They get advantage of all saving throws against you.
That's right. I have disadvantage on everything anyway.
That's an ore though.
All right, so you fire. It goes wide.
Okay, my stealth is great.
At the end of your turn, the Grand Pixie Matron is going to use 2 of her legendary actions for the round. And what's the distance on my attack? Let's confirm, shall we? How far? Drunken. Whew. That could have been bad. But no, misses. The goat man. Kind of like stands behind you, grabs him. He's like, "You got this, right?"
Oh,
Back into the arm. I'm counting here. The tree.
how bad was my roll for initiative?
You're last. You're next, though.
Did the queen go?
She was at the top of the round.
Did she try to run away? Because she's turned.
She went before you. She doesn't
We're
have a
on the
chance
same
to get
round
to you yet.
still.
Yeah, we're at the end. So it's like the tree and then Gronkum and then the round ends.
I thought we were already on another round.
The tree is going to dispel the aura. What is the level of the spell? What's
My
it?
insect plague. That is a
What's that?
level 5.
So what do I need to roll here?
For dispel, let me double check. If it's 4th level or higher, ability checks using your casting ability, 10 plus the spell's level, so a 15.
Plus 15. Ooh, that is not what we were going for. You don't need to pay attention to that.
Of course, everybody makes their save.
You're all safe. Don't worry.
No, none of us did.
11. 26. He's going to pull her into the housing part of the tree. So she's going to be in here. And then you're going to watch as he kind of like goes down on all fours and his arms like start to root into the ground. And then you just hear him go, "Ooh," like a large howl. And you just watch the air begin to swirl around between his body and the four limbs. Grunkum!
Is that firewall still up?
Oh! I was going to say, Varys, you're in the middle of the firewall. I'm assuming you didn't want to stay there when you ended?
I didn't even know that was a firewall. I would have.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, I would have.
You can move wherever you want.
Yeah, I would have moved like
thought
something like that behind it.
It's totally fine. I did the same thing. I was like, wait, that's a wall of fire. Probably shouldn't stand there.
Group gets a little draw happy, so
Are you trying to make more fire?
I'm just indicating where the actual damage portion of it is.
There you go.
Oh, Grunkum does stand up. If I hadn't already done that. And
Yes,
then,
you did not get rooted to the ground, thankfully. Gotcha.
now does the
Perfect.
tree take damage at the beginning or end of its turn from the fire?
It has to end its turn there.
It just ended its turn there.
It went far enough out of range for that.
The tree?
Mhm.
Look. That's a good
Yeah, that's
third of the tree still within the range of the fire.
That's actually about 10.5 feet. If you look at it, because it's going from one square.
Yeah,
That's
but
one
I mean,
square,
it's
two
not
square.
evenly. The
Square.
start of the wall is not evenly placed in a square.
Regardless, I claimed he went out of the fire intentionally. So,
I shouldn't have disadvantage, right? Right.
let's see. You still have. Oh, do you block? You're frightened.
Yep, I got rid of frightened.
Not unless there's another thing that would give it to you. You look like you're all clear.
Oh, look on.
Hey!
Curse of the twos.
Yeah, you just
Better
rolled like
ones.
shit.
All
Got
right,
it.
there we go.
Choo-choos.
You had to pull out the axe, man. Of all the things to hit the angry tree with. Oh, hello. Gotta love that form, man. Gronkum's currently like covered in the same bark the tree is.
Mine's more thorny.
That damage
Yeah.
applied to the pixie, not the tree.
Oh. Yeah,
I'll
I
peel it back. It's okay.
can't fix that.
I'll move her just for the sake of Grand Pixie.
There you go. Oh,
Perfect. And now she's not under him. Oh, they were top of the round. I was like, what happened? There's. For the first time ever, you are first at the top of the order.
Holy
Also,
shit.
for the first time ever, Gronkum was last.
Okay, so do I get the feeling that this thing's trying to like teleport out or something, or burrow
Roll
into the ground, or what?
Arcana check or a nature check?
Oh, that will be Arcana.
I figured as much, but I figured I'd give it a choice. Oh. You don't get the feeling it's strong enough to teleport itself out. It may be trying to evacuate the inhabitants of the grove.
Do I know, is this creature considered a fae as well?
With that Arcana check, yes. From what you know, these are typically good creatures. Even only the worst creatures you've seen here are just more chaotic. They're not like evil. These aren't evil beings that you're attacking at the moment. But I think you already kind of knew that coming into this.
I'm gonna use my other channel divinity to try to do it as well. Now it doesn't say that it breaks another one. It's just I can only do one creature at a time, so I should be able to keep it on both if they fail. Correct?
Correct. So how it works, if your concentration is broken, it breaks both at the same time, but you can
But this
hold
is my
two.
channel divinity. This is.
Oh yeah, for that it shouldn't be an issue because it's not
I can only
concentration.
turn one creature or abjure one fae, but I've got two uses of it, so I should be able to do two.
Mhm.
Okay, let's hopefully he fails. Probably not, but I'm a bitch. He succeeded, so I
So
tried
she
to-
is, but he isn't. It makes me sad. I still see Sitesh in the combat tracker just because I have all of his character info there. He's right under theirs.
Wait, where is he?
He's
I wanna
right
look
there.
at him.
See? In the combat tracker right under theirs.
Oh, there he is.
Zzz.
Oh.
At the end of your turn, Gronkum, the tree is going to take a legendary action to slam you. That is 10 points of damage. You are knocked prone, but you don't take the additional damage because he did it on this attack. He also does take your pierce. What's the damage on your damage shield?
2d4.
2d4. Let me just roll it. I'll do it for you.
Oh, I got it already.
Oh, you got it? Go for it.
Yeah.
Did you put magic to it?
Yeah.
Sweet. So he takes another 3 points of damage from striking you. That was his legendary action. All right.
Okay. So Ari is going to. I'll be right back. Far step over to here for her bonus. Ferris, what does this box do?
Do I know specifically what to do other than?
Let me send you a message.
Yeah, you told me that.
No, I'll give you more. I'll give
Okay.
you more.
Ooh, Ferris knows things.
It'll kill and weaken all the creature's hair. Use it.
What's the tree doing?
Yoga.
What's the tree doing?
It's got a bunch of big swirly wind around it.
No. Do I know what that is? I think
That's
it's trying to
it's in the
evacuate
process of trying to turn into a portal.
Yeah, it's trying to evacuate everything. Hurry, kill them. Use the box.
Isn't it a good thing if they leave?
Just use it.
But do we have to kill them?
We're running out of time.
Yes.
If we don't, Grunkum dies.
A life for a life.
That is a very tough decision for her.
Don't you love D&D?
It's not a life for a life. It's an entire village for a life.
Well, to get to the one life you need to actually get the life, yes. Everything else is collateral damage, which makes you just feel so much better. You only have to get one of them.
I mean, didn't the bird person say to wipe out the village?
He wouldn't have minded. He kind of wanted you to just kill them. But specifically to kill her. And to bring her back because he needed the body to do the spell.
Yeah.
Are you sure that we can't just talk about this?
Uh-oh. Who you lose?
Gronk,
No, girl, there he is. Back.
welcome back.
Thank you.
We're
I got a
losing
very
him.
stupid phone.
Do it quick, Techno. He's fading away.
He's fading away. He can't even stay in Discord anymore.
So, should check that out again.
He just there's just screaming, "Use it! Hurry!"
Any reply from said Pixies?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
She said, "Are you sure that we cannot just talk about this?"
She's frightened. She can't respond. There's nothing here but the tree. And she's running away. You just look at her and she's terrified.
I can't see her from where I am. I have a
Wow.
opaque wall in front of me.
She's little. But yeah, no, she's just fleeing. She just can't go yet.
Wait, Pixie Queen is fleeing?
Theris turned her. What you wanna do?
Open the paw.
Ari's going to step over and hand said box.
Yeah, make someone else do it.
Okay.
You do it.
You walk over to Theris like, wait, but Theris is 100% gonna open this box like right this second. He's like, here, can you hold it?
Are you holding the box out to me?
She's standing there with the box, seeming incredibly hesitant.
I reach over and pull the lid open. I don't take the box, I just pull the lid open.
Do you stop him or you allow it? Allow him to do it if you want him to do it.
She's probably too busy caught in her thoughts about the implications of it.
All right. So as Theris pops the box open, you just watch as from out of it just floods masses of black insects, just endless amounts that just fly and scatter about the entire grove. Just floods, like you're just kind of covering your face trying to avoid them. Deft.
Yeah.
You watch in front of you some of these bugs form into the shape of Lord Grey. And you just get this sense of some recognition in this magic. And you immediately recognize that this is Grey's magic. As they kind of flutter around, all of a sudden the bugs just kind of vanish and dissipate, and you just watch Gronkum, part of the tree, just falls off to the ground.
Laughs maniacally.
Parts of the grove just start falling over. You look over at the matron. Her wings have melted. And she has fallen to the ground. You just see like all these little things falling all over and melting, and the grove is literally withering and dying in front of you.
Oh, I grabbed the queen.
Yeah, to get over to her. It's not your turn yet. You're still in combat. She just can't fly. She's not dead.
Well, I just don't want the rest of her body to start melting.
Like, we got her without the wings. Does that work? So, Ari, you just watch as, like, this spell obliterates the grove. It's quite effective. And then Deft.
Mm-hmm.
You just hear this voice in the back of your head. Don't worry. I still got your back. It was worth it.
Man. I wasn't gonna send you this, but I'm gonna send you this real quick.
You get
As this
the
is all
feeling.
happening, I'm stretching my hand out trying to suck any and all souls in the area to me.
All right. Go ahead and roll a percentile die.
I'm putting it in the tower because I don't want to know.
Obvious effect is that out of curiosity.
There's not much left to absorb. Anything that was killed was tainted by the spell.
I don't care.
And you get the feeling he stole all of it.
That son of a bitch.
Nobel, I was drawing Angry Deft, and
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna send you Angry Deft
Sweet.
because this is how I'm feeling right now.
Woohoo! I like it.
Thank you.
So yeah, you just kind of watch as the tree begins to darken and wither, as well as the rest of the grove. Jaeger's just gonna do Jaeger things. The sacred tree. Gonna roll a Constitution save. Manages to hold, and you watch as a portal forms underneath him. Go! Oh shit!
No, that's too convenient.
I didn't do it.
You planned this.
I didn't do it. Swear to God.
Wait, what happened?
It's her turn. Sorry. And she jumps to the portal. Deft.
A second too late. I'll just gonna bolt out. Flash step. Is the portal still open?
Yep.
Hmm. Can I try and like last second grab her?
Unfortunately, she was much closer.
Wait, now where? Well, shit. I was gonna say because she has to. She's abjured still, so she has to be running. But I guess if she's close enough to the portal, that's running too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, counterspell the portal.
I don't have a counter. That's
You also can't see it.
Our wizards are going. We don't have any.
not my job, bro.
We don't have any tiny huts. We don't have any counter spells. We don't have any Wait, do we have polymorph? No, Arbor says polymorph. But that's about it.
As soon as we find a tiny hut, I can learn it.
I know, he was going to teach you too. We just never got the chance. Someday.
Well, can Gronkum attempt to grab the Fairy Queen?
She was on the other side of the portal. You can try to go into the portal.
I have a feeling that's not a good idea.
Go.
Arm first.
Is the wall of fires? Who's concentrating on it? Is that Ari?
No.
Arbor.
That's Arborist.
Is he still concentrating on it?
Yeah.
Man, I got nothing. Man.
Tree's not moving.
I'm just gonna start setting the tree on fire out of frustration.
We have to have the pixie queen, right?
Yeah, we needed
Yeah.
the queen.
We need the queen.
Go,
Or
go!
Gronkum
And I'm
dies.
running around the edge of the fire.
Are we out of combat?
No. There's still things here.
Well, actually, I've got plenty of room. I'm yelling at them to go. I'm gonna run. And when it's my turn, I'm gonna run around and jump through if they're not going.
Is that a
It's
good
Jeff's turn
idea,
right now.
though?
Do what?
Is that a good idea?
This is heat of the moment. We're
Yes.
going. No time for committee.
I'm just gonna across the way make eye contact with Gronkum and just wait for a signal.
Gronkum nods and
Okay.
moves towards the portal.
Jump in.
Okay. You jump into the portal. Roll a percentile die.
Storm.
You look about. Lava Storm Mountains.
Again?
The portal's still there, but Lava Storm Mountains.
Is the Pixie Queen there?
Nope.
Out of character. Remember, we're bound to appear at Lava Storm
You
every
can't
time.
travel out of the plains.
I didn't know it was a planar portal.
If you had to make a guess, you probably went to a Fey plane.
Okay. I'll just hop back through the portal.
You pop back out.
At this point, I'm about to jump through it.
Although, just a fair point of order, one of you is not bound to Lava Storm. Just gonna say it.
The only one who's not here.
Like, send the DM to get the DM.
Yeah. I'll just recklessly do some Eldritch Blasts to this guy
Okay.
for fun.
So,
Arborist is gonna look over at you guys kind of out of the way. He's gonna end the wall of fire. Oops. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Bless you.
And then what is he gonna do? What do we got here, folks? What do we need? I'm in Arborist mode at the moment. I'm a party member. Healing isn't needed. Don't need to raise the dead. Eee. Fuck it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shit. It's close enough. I'll give it to him. He'll dive.
Nice.
You just watch as he goes through the portal. I'll just make him Google for a second. Alright, but that's the end of his turn. Pixie 2. And you just hear the voice. And you watch as thousands of pixies and sprites and quicklings and other creatures make a mad rush rapidly at the thing. You guys just kind of like duck down just not to get knocked in on accident.
I'm playing for fun.
There's a shit ton of these. If you want to try to grab any, like Gronk them, I had a feeling you might want to grab some because you're Gronk.
If they're on the ground, like Ari will actively try to not be in their way.
Yeah, like they're just like mad rushing the portal at the moment.
It's a great time for Fireball.
This is not a great time for Fireball.
Wolfgart, you just watch. They're continuing to rush in. There's just tons and tons of these things as they escape through the portal of the dying tree. You are no longer, I would actually say at this point, you're also no longer frightened of the dying tree. Is anyone else still frightened?
Yes.
You're no longer frightened because the tree is dying.
So is it us trying to jump in through the tree or the enemy?
Both. Death has jumped in, then hopped back out. Arborist has hopped in, and a large number of pixies and sprites have hopped in.
Sure, I'll hop in. Why not?
As you go to hop in, my friend.
It's Lava Storm. It's just Lava Storm.
Nope. Hold on 1 second.
This is where we find out because Dark was wearing the coat for so long, he's gone to the Fae that made it. Just arrived in the Nine Hells. seeing the Fae like playing poker or something.
Let's see. Where's the figure token? Where'd it go? I just saw it. We'll just use this for now, for lack of a better token. Wolfguard, if you try to go in,
Yes.
you get smacked in the face.
That's rude.
As a gentle reminder, you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As an elven swordsman walks out of the portal. Does anyone speak Sylvan?
Nope.
I speak Elvish.
It's a damn pity.
Not
speak
yet.
Common.
However, I did just pick up comprehend language. If we've got 10 minutes, then I can do it.
There's. It's not even needed. You understand him.
Understand Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does it click to me that this is Sylvan I'm understanding and like wait a second, or is it just
Nope.
I'm understanding?
You just start understanding.
What's he saying?
And he basically says to Wolfgart, he's like, I'd get back if I were you. He just smacked him with like the casing of his sword, and now he's just holding it directly at him.
I do what he says. But does Wolfguard understand him?
Yeah, what did he say?
No,
though?
Wolfgard doesn't understand him at all. You're the only one. You don't know that Wolfgard doesn't understand him.
Okay, then I'll stay there, but I'll have my turn.
Now, I was using that kind of as a cue. Does anybody else like catch that?
I would
obviously,
say
like, I do
anyone
what
who
he
wants
says.
to can roll an insight check really quick.
Sure.
Because why not? It's divs and dirbs.
That is an 8. Nice 20.
Yeah, it kind of flies over Death's head. Ari. Apparently,
I'd like to
Ferris
roll
understood whatever that dude just said that looks very irritated with Wolfguard.
And I'm kind of looking at Wolfguard like that expected look, like, come on, you gonna do this, but move. Because I don't know that he doesn't understand him as well.
You watch as he draws the sword.
Oh, dude, chill.
He's gonna hit Wolfguard once. Wolfguard, that is 11 points of slashing damage. That's a Constitution save.
DC
As you get
23.
and you realize he has some sort of light oil on his blade that is not oil. You take 6d8 poison damage. And your heart stops. and you just fall unconscious. And you're also poisoned. Sorry, buddy. You watch as he just kind of holds the sword there. And he turns and he looks back at you there. And he's like, leave now or stay here with him. And he's going to hold... Actually, no. He can't leave it just at that. Deft, you're on the ground, right?
Yes.
Gonna thorn blade you.
Do I kind of get any sense of power from this dude or anything?
Insight check. He moves in a flash right in front of you, Deft. You'd say... Oh, you rolled a nat 20. Nice.
Did he move away from Gronkum by any chance?
He hasn't been
He
near
was
you
right
yet.
by Wolfgar.
You take 8 points of damage, Deft, but you also need to make a con save. See? Oh, wow.
Can I use the nat 20 though for my concentration check? Because I'm not concentrating anymore.
Nope. Sorry, buddy. So that is 34 points of poison damage, but you are not poisoned because you are immune.
I have 3 HP.
And then he is going to try to sweep your leg.
Okay. No, that's just unnecessary.
It's an unarmed shot. Oh, he misses anyways.
I jump.
Nice. And then he ducks. He stays right there with you. That's his turn.
Now, my insight.
Ferris. You can just feel the fear at the presence of this individual. The movements, the speed, the heartlessness, he will probably kill you all.
So we're leaving, just allow us to take our injured.
Gronkham's turn first.
I'll just yell that he's too much for us.
You can't tell Gronkham that, though.
I can tell him, he just won't listen.
Just true. Just true.
Can I, before he attacks, can I grab Gronkum's arm as he goes to
Wait.
swing?
Oh, that might be
Can
why.
you take prone off of me, please?
You stood up, right? Yep. Obviously.
Yeah.
Over there.
And I'll
Alright,
reroll
now
that.
look through the
Go for it.
text. Is there any other effects that shouldn't be there?
No, I checked.
Hold on one sec. I just want to make sure. Okay, you're good. Let me know it's the end of your turn now.
It's the end of my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use 3 legendary actions.
3, huh?
Eris. In Sylvan, you hear him call out the King's Judgment. I need... Let's see, hold on. That is Wolfguard.
Oh wait, can I uncanny dodge
Oh no, Arborist isn't
some
here.
damage?
Where's
I
Arborist?
forgot.
Let me get rid of Arborist. If you had your reaction, sure.
Yeah, I still had it from that round. Let's see.
And the would he hit the tree? What is this? No, wouldn't hit the tree. Alright, so DC 22 con save against the three of you. You each take 12,
didn't matter.
24 points of psychic damage. Death.
What
Unconscious.
kind of a
Wolfguard,
psychic?
you take a death saving throw.
Okay.
Welcome. You
You-
are angry.
Brains just like rack with pain. Let me double check one last thing.
How deep is the water?
Intelligence check.
I'm unconscious.
Oh, well then don't worry about it.
Okay.
Jaeger's
Wait.
still hiding. Airbus jumps back out of the portal.
Wait, hold on. Was that damage coded as psychic?
Yes, it should have been. Let me double check.
I don't think it was because
Yeah, psychic. 66, 24. I rolled a 24 too. I hit Death for 24. I hit Wolfguard. Your coding. Let me double check yours.
yeah,
Are you resistant all, or are you resistant everything but psychic?
everything except for psychic.
Oh, I didn't ignore the psychic. So yeah, you do take 24 points of damage. So another 12.
Yeah.
Did you already add it?
And I'm about to.
Okay. I just didn't want to double it up if you already did it. Airbus jumps out of the portal. There's like two little pixies on him, like biting his ear. They fly back into the portal. It was horrible. Oh, who's that guy? He's gonna tap you, Deft.
That's an automatic death save. Death fail.
Oh, he doesn't have cure wounds? That's right, I forgot. Gosh darn it. How many people are down?
Two.
Ah, that's
That's
not...
Wolfguard.
Alright, he's gonna just healing word you then. I hate wasting spells like this. Alright,
I'll
Deft,
take it.
your healing word.
Thank you.
And then he'll just like jump over here. He no longer has wall of fire either. Tree doesn't move. There's.
I'm starting to cast a spell, but do I have time to dialogue?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Like, please stop and we will leave. I'm just trying to get him to stop.
What spell are you casting right now? Just out of curiosity.
Mass cure wounds.
Okay. He doesn't care about that.
That's a good roll.
That's not too bad.
They're more than half of Wolfguard's health.
Wow.
All the healing.
Yeah, I'm like, we'll leave. We're leaving. Stop.
And you just hear back in Sylvan, "You have desecrated the grove."
You were coerced into this.
Roll persuasion check.
With my big +1 charisma.
A 3.
We're trying
Not
to save
big
our
enough.
friend's life. We were told this is the
Liars!
Do I
You
know the
will all
dude's
face
name?
her judgment.
Do I know the dude's name that sent us?
The dude who sent you here, no. This was the estranged bird-looking vendor who was going to cure Gronkum. Never gave a name.
And I was never there, so I didn't even see him.
Be right back.
Yeah, but Deft and Gronkum would have told the party about it.
But he never gave a name regardless. All you know, he was some sort of creepy-looking bird guy.
Wait, I thought we
no.
did get a name.
When he calls me liar, I'm like, no, it was a bird man in the city.
He doesn't respond.
I'm trying to like everybody leave. Def, go.
As I assume my head was under the water,
Yeah.
and so I'm gonna sit up and just gasp and start coughing, and I'm gonna grab Gronkum's leg. Stop! Just stop. We lost. We lost. And I am going to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get up from prone, and I'm just gonna start stumbling towards Theris. I am stuck.
I'll move you. Hold on.
The tree is got you. There you go.
He
There
got
you
me.
Triple the tree.
I can probably get all the way there.
We can go later if you guys want to. Arborist is in here. He has a very small child. Actually, I guess I have a smaller child. His child's bigger than mine now. He's still small to me, though.
Okay, sec.
Do I want to cast this? Probably not. Nah.
Wolfguard. What you doing, buddy? Wolfguard!
Wolfguard.
Dark, wake up!
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's your turn.
It's your turn, big man.
Says was everyone no one was attacking the elf then?
I mean, Gronkum's hit him, but beyond that,
Gronkum did. He swung a couple of times.
I'm gonna stand up and back off and end my turn.
I suppose Gronkum hasn't had a turn yet, but does it look like he's getting into a stance to actually fall back, or
Roll an insight check. Or, I mean, yeah, just roll an insight check. And then Grockum can tell you. This is 19, it's not too bad. I don't know, Grockum, what position are you in?
Oh, Gronkum's attacking.
Yeah, Grockum's not one to back down from a fight.
Ari is going to
I was gonna cast Puppet on you, but I thought I'd let you do the right thing. Should have done it.
Gronkum is quite literally fighting for his life here. If he doesn't get the queen, he dies. There's no two ways about it.
Yeah. But if we lose, everybody dies.
Ari's going to bonus action far step over and grab him by the arm.
I'm back.
Gronkum, release him. We'll find another way.
Gronkum will resist.
Yeah, if he resists, it just fails. I had this same experience with Theris.
Yeah, because there's no check if he resists. You know, the spell doesn't fail; he just doesn't come along.
Yeah, it's like, Oh, aren't you glad we're? Gosh darn it!
No. She will attempt to dimension door them back. Probably
As you attempt to dimension door, he counterspells you.
he needs to make a roll first.
What level did you cast it at?
Dimension door is a 4th level spell by default.
All right, his spell attack. Let me just roll it really quick. Oh, come on! There's one here somewhere. That is. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Why am I targeting all of you? Let me undo that.
From that circle earlier.
Correct. All right, a plain old spell attack. Same roll. It's a plus
It's
15.
just D20 plus spellcasting modifier.
Yeah, it's a plus 15 for him.
He's plus 15?
28.
Oh,
Archfey.
How do you get a spellcasting modifier for plus 15?
Archfey.
Yeah, but
It's a
that
spell
would,
attack. Spell attack.
So it counts as proficiency bonus.
Mm-hmm.
because it should just be his wisdom or intelligence bonus.
Yeah, we'll just say that he's a whole lot higher level than all.
Yup.
So that counterspells the dimension door. So you're there with him.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that utilizes my action.
She's not here anymore.
Do you speak the common tongue?
That's what you say to him?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't seem to understand you.
I'll take that as a note. She's going to, keeping an eye on him, she's going to start to back to see if he readies himself to strike. If that makes sense.
Didn't he use his reaction to counterspell?
He did.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Okay.
true. He did. All right. So
If he only has one.
Or does
Well,
True.
she's still going to make the same insight. Does it look like he is going, or he's readying to strike if she backs up?
Doesn't seem to be really paying much attention to you at the moment.
Fair. She is technically, I suppose, also the only innocent one here. 1, 2.
But he also doesn't get off the sense that he may let you go freely. Faye have been killed.
True, but not by her. And his movement, action, and bonus. So yeah, that concludes her round.
All right. That brings us to the
Technically,
top of the round.
Gotham also hasn't killed anyone.
Ferris, you killed some sprites. You killed lots of sprites.
No, I was attacking the tree the whole time.
Yup.
Oh, you hit some sprites. Because Sprites 3 ended up leaving because they only had like 2 sprites left. You'd beat him with the battle axe. With like a fly swatter style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is pretty much like we're just gonna die here. Is that the vibe?
If you don't flee, he's either going to capture you or kill you.
I'm screaming, Gronkum, everyone, we must leave now, go! And I'm bugging out.
Alright.
He's too much. We cannot take this one.
As you turn to run, you jump forward 30 feet
I do.
instinctually.
Like I do it, or he teleports in front of me.
No, you just blinked 30 feet to the east.
As I land, I kind of stumble. Like, what the hell?
No, you're still standing, but you're
right,
like
but
much
I
further
wasn't
away.
expecting that, was I? Or does it feel normal?
No, this just happened. You just like wanted to go that way, and you just.
I keep going.
All right, so Theris is booking off. He's off map right now.
Does anybody else see that happen?
Oh yeah, I mean you're right next to Deftinari, so he's like,
Alright.
"We get it," and then Theris just vanishes,
So
and then you watch
basically,
him
like
pop
I
out
misty stepped, kind of, or something.
like an involuntary misty step. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all have never seen me do that, so I've never seen me do that.
Have you ever misty stepped it before?
No, I don't. I don't have access to it until
All right.
now, apparently.
You run.
Yep, I'm booking it.
Alright, that
I'm
brings
yelling
us
for everybody
to-
to come on.
We don't need Jaeger.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hit my turn.
It's all good. All right.
She's gonna back up further. I don't think Rocco's gonna leave. What do we do?
Just run.
You're not staying behind, right?
No, just run. Get out of here. I'm right behind you.
All right. How far are you going, Ari?
That is a very good question.
You have the ability to go very far.
Oh yeah, she could definitely get really far away from here. Um, I'm just debating if there's tools I have that can help forcibly get Grunkum out of there. I don't have access to that. Just one moment, I have to double check a spell. Okay, Chrome is taking its sweet time. Nobel, do you know if the Earth Spirit from the Elemental Spirit is able to take people through the ground? Similar to how
So it can. They're not designed to do it, though. It's probably not a good thing to do. If you were the Earth Elemental, you could easily do it. But if you get pulled through it, you're like getting pulled through actual Earth, and you don't adhere through it. Basically, picture a really awesome cheese grater for cheese you can never eat.
Got it. Okay. So not gonna really be able to get Grunkum out like that. I'll get us out of here. I'm just gonna grab a hold of Deft.
No, go. Just go.
I'm not leaving you.
I'm coming. I need to talk to him. I need to try.
Okay. But I'm waiting for you.
Save Wolfgart. Won't someone think about Wolfgart?
Ari is going to
Save the wolf cart.
Wolfguard's running. I'm sure he's running.
Points left. He's only got 2 points left. He's yellow.
Ari will teleport back probably another 60 feet. So she's 60 feet off, or It's about, I think she's 40 feet or 45 off the map. And she's going to ready a dimension door for when Deft gets within range.
Okay, so you're 30 feet off map waiting for Deft?
Yeah.
Got it. Sacred Tree has no turn because Sacred Tree is dying. Night. I'm going to look at you.
Just indicate how far off she is.
Actually, at the end of your turn, Gronkum. This individual pulls off his helmet, and you see before you a beautiful elf with fey-like features. I need you to roll a... Actually, I'll force it on you. You are
I
stunned.
wish you wouldn't.
You are stunned until the end of your next turn. And he just looks over, and he takes his hand and he waves it to the side. You fly into Airbus, and you both go into the rock. He's then going to mad rush Wolfguard. Whip out that sword. It's like, you hear him say something, you don't understand what he says. Oh, he's too far. Jumps to death. Take a strike at him if you want.
Wolfcart attack.
He will try.
If you want.
Yeah, or don't.
If he wants.
Can I shoot him with a reaction?
No. Actually, you have a crossbow expert, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
That
I think
just.
you have a crossbow expert. Uh-huh.
I don't.
I don't think
so.
that gives me the ability to
That
use
would be
a shooting
advantage.
for reaction.
I would say just because it's your character, if you only use it within melee range, yeah, it's fine. You do get to disadvantage. Actually, do you get disadvantage at melee range? Not with
Nope.
short.
No,
Yeah, okay.
with-
So, yeah. Yeah,
So
I say
we-
it's fine.
Crossbow
Are we killing-
expert removes the disadvantage penalty.
Yeah, the disadvantage. It also works for spells, too, inadvertently, which is awesome.
So
It's
we
for
attacking
all-
No,
this
that's
guy
spell
or
sniper. Are you talking
Well,
about
he
for
just-
the crossbow expert?
Yeah, because crossbow expert gives it's
Yeah,
for
it's just an
attacks
attack
and
for
spell
melee.
attacks.
Yeah.
It's a good
Well,
one.
If
Dark,
we
he
don't
just-
flee, we will die, basically.
He just threw Gronkum into Airbus, and they flew like 40 feet. Then he jumped in front of you, attacked you, and then jumped in front of Deft.
And he's about to do something to Deft too. Oh no.
Why?
Classic Wolfguard.
Nope. But yeah, that's actually funny. He can move without provoking, but you already provoked off this, so it doesn't matter. Deft. He's going to try to
Alright.
grab you by the throat.
Cool.
That is a strength athletic. Oh, he's actually super strong. Should have planned that better.
I mean, knowing me, I'll still fail the check.
I have faith in
That
you.
is a 21.
You can do it.
Acrobatics or athletics to avoid?
Acrobatics. Ooh,
Oh, you dodge out of the way. Not bad. Arbor's like, oh, you okay? He's gonna kind of like stand both of you up real quick. Oh. What do we do, Mr. Grunkum?
Kill that creature. Or you can run right like Darius and Ari.
I was like, I'm really sorry, buddy. Don't hold it against me, alright? Oh no. Can't blame a guy for trying! It's like, come on, Grogan. He's trying to turn you into a giant eagle.
Turn Arbus into a giant eagle and pick up Gronkum and fly away.
It's like, we gotta go, we're gonna die.
I'll die anyways.
It's up to Gronkum. It's DC 17. If he accepts it, it's good.
No.
Alright. That's his 4th level spell. He's got more. Dash.
Oh man, okay. Oh. This is not good.
Bonus action, disengage, cast GTFO.
Yeah. I was gonna do something, but now that I have to disengage,
Did the elf fly by any chance?
Probably teleported. Well, no, actually, no. He had to have moved.
yeah. I think I'm just gonna disengage and bolt.
Are you running over towards Ari, or
Before I get too far, I'm just gonna turn to Gronkum. Die today or die another day. We can find another solution. Just run, please. And I bolt. So I'm like a million feet away.
Mm-hmm.
do you head over towards Ari, or
I'm not running exactly towards. I'm gonna run so we're not all clumped together.
so you don't run to an adjacent
At the
spot?
end of your turn, Deft, he's going to use a legendary action.
So you don't run to an adjacent spot next to him?
He's going to cast a cantrip. Let me double check.
Oh, were you holding
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, I'll go to view then.
Okay. So then 2 of them are another 500 feet back.
That is a hit on Thornwood. You take...
Correction, no bell.
Hmm?
Deft is moving adjacent to Ari, which she had her dimension door ready.
Is he
they're
doing
another-
it like as I'm running away?
No, it'd be at the end of your turn. You move the full 30 feet to Ari.
Then there'd be another 500 feet back.
Yeah, Ari was holding a dimension door.
Alright, so you disengaged. And now you're ready. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yep. So they're currently 545 off the map.
Nope, counterspell. What's the roll?
He is 65 feet away.
He's not 65 feet away. You were 30 feet away from death.
No, I was 45 off the map. Deft with Dash at 60 feet of movement. 60 feet was where Deft was standing.
I've got 80 feet of movement with Dash.
Oh, even more.
But you were only 30 feet off the map originally.
No, she was 45
Yeah, hers
off
was
the map.
45 off the map, which was a total of 60 feet away from death.
That's what he's
Alright.
that little red
Yeah, you're
marker.
still within 60 feet though.
No, she is 65 away from him. She was 60 away from Deft.
Alright, we'll play technical squares. Where are you teleporting to?
500 feet back that way.
Okay.
Figure 40 something force damage is better than whatever that guy's gonna do to us.
Your likelihood of hitting a tree is probably not that great.
Fair.
Big boulder in the field, though.
Alright, so that's your action. Are we at the top of the order? Oh no,
No,
Gronk.
it's Gronkum's turn. Gronkum, flies to here, and he needs to make a strength or athletics check, or a athletics or acrobatics check. Grogman's going to attempt, and my game's frozen again.
I'm just gonna do one of these.
Nothing. That is a 20.
That's it?
Mhm.
So Gronkum has to roll a 10 or better as soon as the game comes back.
I mean, if you assume you catching him is a bad thing for him.
It took me 50 feet of movement to get to there.
Yeah, but you got that.
I've got another 130 feet of movement left this round.
If you don't hit him.
Tosses him back in the portal. Go back to where you came.
Athletics.
I'm gonna move you guys over here from there.
Last use of my whistle. Gronkum flies up 130 feet into the air.
He's gonna attack you.
I think he's flying up with him.
Yeah. Gronkum grabs him and flies 130 feet into the air.
Because you rolled a 26, you can't fly at full speed. You can only fly at half speed. Pulling some.
Why does he weigh more than 750 pounds?
It doesn't matter. It's just how moving people works in D&D.
Grappling people, you move half speed when you drag them.
Okay, so I fly 65 feet in the air.
Okay. That's your action movement, correct?
Yep.
All right.
Can I say as a bonus action I let go?
I would say you could let go if you want.
Okay.
You let go. He doesn't fall. He just smiles at you. Wolfguard.
Booking it out with everyone else, it looks like.
You will try.
Everybody's going east.
I use all my actions to dash, and run.
Okay. You run like a madman. Alright, top of the round. Welcome. So you're up in the air floating with your buddy. He says something to you, but you don't understand what he says.
I don't understand you, you pointy-eared freak. Gronkum swings.
Pretty sure that. Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure that hits. You just gotta hit him.
Wait, he attacked me, right? When he threw me at Arbus.
He just threw you. Yeah, you didn't take any damage though.
Oh.
Sacred Tree is just Sacred Tree. Deft.
Still running.
Deft, as you run, you stop running. In fact, everything stops. Except for you. You walk forward, you look back, you see yourself. What do you want to do?
I mean, I imagine I'm just breathing hard. I'm just looking around, trying to see what's going on.
Everyone is completely frozen. No movement. You're alone.
What is it this time? Who's there?
No response.
Come on, it's always something. Who's there?
You're nothing. You just see your friends running, and you see Gronkum like Dragon Ball Z fighting up in the air with.
All right, so Gronkum's got at the very least another 300 sessions.
They gotta power up.
I guess if there's no response, I'll just linger and pace and double check on everyone and triple check on everyone, and just look at Gronkum and look at Ari and just
And you just
pace
hear
and pace.
a voice after you pace mopily for a little while. Oh, you can pace all you want. It's not going to change anything.
It helps. Who are you?
And you just kind of watch as like gray materializes, like floating in front of you.
Of course.
Like, little brother, why do you waste your time with these pursuits?
Don't call me that. First off,
Well, we are brothers. I'm an orphan. You're an orphan. I had a mentor. You had the same mentor. I don't know why you think I'm your enemy. I've done nothing but help you since I've ever met you. Like, this mess is all on you.
I'll own up to that. But wasn't expecting this.
He's like, honestly, at first I really didn't notice I didn't really see what he saw in you. I mean, you don't really have any magical abilities. I mean, you're fast, I'll give you that.
Why do you think I named myself Deft? Huh? That's all I
You
have.
know, like, yes, but even then, you know you're not the fastest. It's like, look at where you are. You're about to die. For what?
For a friend.
Your friend who killed numerous of these people. You killed numerous of these people. These are good creatures. And yet you judge me for trying to prevent a war. It's like, honestly, I don't really know what he sees in you, but I will make one last final attempt. Come with me, brother. Let us return home. I will help your friends.
You'll
But
get
it
them
is
out?
time to return home. You cannot continue your training here, and we have work to do.
You'll get them out, though, right?
Kind of like points to himself. Archfey.
I point to the thing fighting Gronkum, and I go, Archfey!
Eh, He's a big pushover. It's like, you should know. I may be an archfey, but that is not my only skill set. In fact, I'm a little bit jealous that our mentor has given you knowledge he has not yet given me.
Oh, he likes me better, doesn't he? You don't like that.
I've had other brothers before. It's just nice to have brothers.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna turn around, take one just long look at Ari, and I step closer to Gray.
Like, very well. He watches,
Get them out.
he looks up as time resumes. And you watch as Deft is now further away from you. And he looks up towards the swordsman. I'm just trying to find my notepad. Where'd it go? And you hear him yell, Balash! Cease! They're not enemies. This is a misunderstanding. And he just kind of like looks over at him. He looks over to you, Grunkum. Kind of like just nods at you. He's like, very well. Both Archfays and Deft vanish from sight. And that is where we'll end tonight.
Man! Oh, when you DM'd me, I didn't think you'd hit it so soon. Didn't think it'd be tonight. Man!
Yeah,
So you can roll your new character for next week. And Deft is going to be gone for a while.
why didn't you try to convince him to take all of us back home?
He's my brother, not your brother.
So, yeah, we'll pick up from next week. So now you get you get most of a week to figure out what you want to play.
That'll be fun.
And then, for any of you who are interested, we're going to have a mini campaign that we're going to be doing. Unless Def figure out what. Actually, that doesn't really matter now, does it? We're going to do probably a mini campaign on Saturday night for anyone who wants to play, and that will be in a mini arc, basically with where Deft is headed. So I think Gronkum, you were going to play, but if anyone else is interested, just let me know.
Possible, but I'm currently in a lot of sessions as is.
Yes,
I'm
avoid,
aware.
but I've got a game Saturday nights already. Unless
Yeah, I know.
shit happens.
But yeah, so if anyone wants to, it's open, but we'll probably run it for whatever length it may be that Deft is apart from the rest of you.
Ooh. So for the new PC,
Uh-huh.
was that a decent idea, or do you want me to keep workshopping it?
Oh, hold on. I didn't even get a chance to read it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, what is it? And then I was like,
All good.
oh no, I kind of like this. I like this. I did read that part. Never mind.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can work with this.
All right, just making sure. I thought of it and I was like, oh, that could be interesting.
Is it a wizard?
It is a wizard.
There was a
I
wizard.
mean, shh, no spoilers. Shh.
The tree, however, as you guys watch after Deft leaves, does wither and just kind of die.
Can I attempt to take a branch?
Do you want to take one? It's rotted. The curse that he put on it was pretty bad. This whole area, normally without the tree here, this would die in 10 days. Now that it's been basically hexed, it will die in like 2. So the inhabitants got away, but the grove itself is no mas.
That's a hell of a hex.
It travels with the tree. So wherever this tree goes, the grove respawns with the tree at the center. So this tree has been like a traveling home for them for like a long time.
Wow, we messed up here, huh?
That
Well, we
tree
completed
was
that quest.
also the equivalent of an archfey.
It was worth it.
Opening boxes is fun.
To try and end things peacefully.
Kinda ended peacefully.
No, not really. Well, I mean,
I'm still
The
in one
absence of
piece.
war is peace.
If Wolfgart's alive, it ended peacefully.
Exactly. I'm still in one piece. That's all that
no,
matters.
if Wolfgar's alive, it's a miracle.
True.
See, the problem
man.
is you didn't go full Holdren.
You never go full Holden. Just don't go full Makar. Now I gotta port Deft out and do a new server. Ooh.
Ooh.
I gotta think about this one.
Now,
We might be able to make this work for tomorrow.
At the end of said mini arc, is
Well-
Deft going to turn as Deft PC? Or...
I guess that really depends on what Deft does. Deft has control of Deft.
So the
I am
Saturday
Deft.
companion is centered around Deft.
Not necessarily centered around Deft, but it's going to be the story of where Deft currently is run off to. So any character you create can impact and may be a part of the story, but it's intentionally like a separate secondary area. Like Deft's character in this campaign will probably still be a part of a story, but it just depends.
Are just going to be so...
Yeah, we figured.
Yeah. I'll be back eventually.
But on the bright side, you get to go see Sutesh.
Yeah.
I have so many questions.
So
Me too, honestly.
we'll get there. We'll get there.
He was pretty vague when he DMs me about all this.
So Gronkum, think about what you want to play. But essentially, you will be. You don't have to be evil. You could be like.
Oh no, I'm good with evil.
Yeah. It's not even so much that they're evil. It's just they have a purpose. So we shall see.
Oh, so our characters will be working for...
Also level 10. You would be working for... Essentially, your character will end up working for Deft. So Deft will... Like, Deft's not going to be running around with a bunch of crazy-ass overpowered people. Like, Deft will just be going to do Deft things. But...
I've got some very deft business to take care of.
what Deft is doing and what kind of Deft things Deft can do now that Deft is hanging out with Deft's people may be of Deft consequence.
Are they the cultists? The ones who were fighting?
So here's how this works out, and we'll get more into it because it's actually lore based. But basically, what you know. So Sutesh, I don't even think you met his name.
I've
the metal
forgotten
guy,
a lot of things.
the unkillable metal man from the manor that you kept trying to kill. They kept coming back to life.
Yeah.
A mind flayer, and the little kid were the inhabitants of that prison.
Okay.
You found the corpse of the mind flayer.
And the little kid was gray.
The little kid was gray. You found the corpse of Sutesh. You did not find the robot. Sutesh had Ko, which was the little kid, had escaped, who had been trained by Sutesh while he was in prison, ended up becoming gray, probably charmed nobles into like adopting him. And so basically equipped with his Fey powers and the skills taught to him by Sutesh and possibly this metal man and the mind flayer, make him quite a formidable foe. From what you remember in the earlier parts of the campaign, Ko was the only one of those high priests that was not made. So the high priest Sutesh and all the other high priests that are currently alive were made by Ko, using Nguyen's set.
Gotcha.
You threw the world on its side by actually resurrecting the real Satesh. So the entire cult worships Satesh. But now that there is the real Satesh back, the divine focus goes towards your Satesh, not towards the fake one.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. What did you think when I picked up that random skull?
Honestly, it's
What were
just
you
like the weird
thinking?
thing. I knew what he was, and honestly, there's other things, and you'll figure it out later, and I might even tell you because you'll be with him. But no, I was just like, that's interesting. A funny thing that you may not know, someone else picked up the body.
Oh.
And the only reason that you were able to reanimate it is someone took the body off the island of the hags. You can thank Dark. So Dark's other characters took the body off the...
Dirk, why?
What did I take off of what with my other character?
Do you remember when we went back, so we had the other campaign? And we had gone back to the island and you guys had released the seal on accident?
Okay.
And you went to go back and stop it, and you ended up releasing Icon.
I don't
Crusher's deity. But yeah,
Oh.
you found a body. You found the body in there missing the skull, and it had or you had made it talk or commune with you. You did sign language because your character knew sign language. So the body of Satesh did sign language with his character because his character knew sign language, and asked it to basically put it at rest outside in a non-desecrated place. That was a fun one.
And so he could come. Okay, cool. Oh, well, sorry, Gronkum. Looks like I'm one of the cultists you hate. That's my bad.
It's not even necessarily like... I'll give you more history.
Okay, I need a lore dump.
You're gonna get a lore dump. He'll probably get a lore dump too. Gronkum, that would probably work just fine. Let me do some thinking too, and we can build them out a bit tomorrow. But yeah, I'll give you a lore dump too, because you'll learn some intricacies with that. And then yeah, just think about what you want to do for your character for next week, and then I'll work with you guys and whoever else wants to try to play on Saturday for at least a little while. But not bad. Not bad.
Man.
The downside, though, now, we don't have a rogue.
You got Wolfcart.
He's kind of roguey.
He's close enough.
He doesn't have dragon lockpicks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
In all fairness, he's roguey, but you're like decked roguey.
So just a word. I did have the bag of holding with all our gold in it.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah, Def, you're gonna have a lot of fun and the rest of the party.
Wait. No, our plan was to get 2 bags of holding, one for me, one for Gronkum. Can we say we at least split it?
I'll think about it.
Can we say we did though?
I'll think about it.
Leave it like that because that's just so horribly awesome.
Or can I say I just
almost...
drop the bag of holding?
No. But think about it this way. No. So
I feel so bad.
Let me think about it really quick. I'll think about it tonight. Don't worry about it. We'll think of something. But like Sarah said, it's actually one of those hilariously awesome things because it's like, it's the last thing you probably would actually think about when all this was going down, like what actually happened. So it's like, oh my god, I gotta save my friends. And then you save your friends, and then you get to your destination, you check your pockets, like, oh shit, I took the credit cards.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. It would be really funny, but I still feel so bad.
Oh yeah.
There's a chance for more money. There's always more money.
My home group just started. They wanted to play Curse of Strahd. And so I let them start out at level 3 because they didn't want to do the first and second crap. I agree.
Make sure they fight the hags.
I don't start under 3. It's just fun to start at 3.
Yeah,
it gives you just more tools.
Two of them, one of them's a cleric, one's a pally, so they're starting together, and I'm like, okay, well, y'all are going to, basically, it turned out they needed to go hire a team to do something. Mm-hmm. So I gave them 500 gold and the full reign of the church's armory and all this stuff, And so I let everyone deck their shit out. They've got like the best armor, everything, the best non-magical they can get. Then I put them on a boat, and then had a storm hit, and they lost all their gear. And they wound up on the beach of Barovia, soaking wet, naked, and no gear.
Yep, that's always fun to do. I almost did that, except they ended up mostly dying and killing each other anyways. The campaign we did that summer, with the big war campaign, I started them off with like +1 gear. And eventually, like, they were just going to get kidnapped and lose everything they had, but they ended up doing so much worse on their own. At one point, we only had 2 barbarians. Everyone else was either a bard or some sort of a sorcerer. And they ended up basically, the sorcerers ended up killing our barbarians with fireballs because the barbarians turned on the rest of the party.
Nice.
It was interesting, right, Techno?
Yeah, not all the sorcerers fireballed them.
Yeah.
Frost
Well,
didn't.
this is true. But you weren't a full sorcerer. You were a sorcerer/wizard. So there you go.
True. She also didn't have fireball.
Yeah. So the majority of that party just ended up getting killed. But yeah, no. I got to think about this gold thing, though. That's actually a very interesting point.
I'm just really happy I didn't get Gronkum killed.
Gronkum
I
was
would have
not
been
killed.
so sad.
Although, he may not be out of the woods yet. There's still things here. I'm sure there's like some non-damaged
You better run.
babies.
You better run at this point.
Ooh, that gives me a lot to think about too.
No, don't.
So yeah, just to confirm, you currently have 18,400 gold pieces and 1,800 pure platinum pieces. The large diamonds, the tiny diamonds, the long bow, the half.
Oh no, that sucks right there. If you got all the diamonds,
Yeah,
I
can we
can't
at least get
resurrect
the diamond?
anybody.
10,000 gold worth of assorted gems.
Yeah, I can't bring anybody back from the dead now.
I'll go through. I would honestly say, because
Well,
you,
did say we only moved the gold into the bag of holding, not all
Yeah.
the diamonds that were.
I would
and
say
gems that were
just
back
out of
Grocko's
immediately,
backpack.
you guys would have distributed diamonds to your resurrectors very
So
easily.
there's even without diamonds, you still have the rod.
Yeah, but he has to have 5 charges to use the rod to
Yeah,
do
it
that.
has to be full.
5 days.
I'll just cast
A quick bring you back up right away for 100 gold is never a bad thing.
just spare the dying for wait till it to recharge.
Well, but the good part at least is now at least you have 2 people that can resurrect. Because he's a fire druid, so he can raise dead. So yeah, probably the gems and stuff will leave that. I would say Gronkum probably has most of the dragon scales and dragon teeth because he intentionally collected that. Aww.
I will get my knife.
If you actually go back to get your stuff from the guy and he actually makes it for you and he doesn't blacklist you, you're going to have Death's dagger that Death doesn't get a claim.
Aww.
Well, technically you never paid for it yet anyway, so.
True.
Someday. But yeah, so we'll pause there for now. I'm going to go actually write down notes for what I want to do to the 2 of you. And if anyone else wants to join in, obviously let me know. And if you're free one night and not another, you could probably work in as well. But yeah, I have some things I have a lot of things. This is actually kind of cool because this is almost a good way to tie in what's happening in Arcadia to what is happening with you guys at some point.
I am very concerned. That
I
was
need
an
to go
evil
now.
laugh.
I need to go notebook. I need my notebook. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'll talk to you all later, and I'll talk to you, the 2 of you, tomorrow. We may be able to actually do something tomorrow, even if it's very brief. So, Gronkum, think about what you want to do. I need to get my mod.
Decided. I'm ready to make